outer space. Last 6 members of the human race to survive the Planetary Expansion Act of 2204. Captain Crow led his crew of 5, and he started to get that look in his eyes. He watched his crew and he braced himself for what life had in store. Saw the one with the explosive past, she'd earned her name with every blast. The demolitions expert known to many as Supernova Jane. Saw Falco Mars up at the helm, steering the ship through the outer realms, and by her side was Milky Way Mike, the galactic guide of fame. And he
What's
said,
that?
Kinda looks like a dude.
What's that?
Not sure about you.
What's that?
What do we do?
What's that? Disengage.
Next to Mike was Archer Gray, the assassin who drove the Sarkagians away. Laughed with someone who had stomped on many Sarkagian skulls. Looked at the woman who had saved his life when he felt too proud to be afraid to die. His number 2 was the one they called Tennessee Gold. Crow thought about his haunted past and all the things never meant to last, and the loved ones he had left abandoned to the mercies of fate. He knew he would pay for the things he'd done, and he knew his day of judgment would come, but he held hope that he could save his crew before it was too late.
What's that?
Planetometers buzzing.
What's that?
It's like Jupiter's cousin.
What's that?
It's a planet or something.
What's that? Prepare to land.
Had a look around and were shocked to the bones by the things they found, the least of which would make anyone start to worry and fear. There were pools that smelled like gasoline and plants that spit out acid greens, and the most torrential sound of terror they could ever hear. Saw eggs that cracked out of crusty paste, and lizards that moved like fungal waste, and lizards that moved like cats, and even a 3-eyed toad. Whoa! None of that compared to the mighty force, undisturbed and in its natural course, that haunted them in shock and awe at the glory to behold. Great big tree that they stood before was so wide around that it had a door, and it grew up further to the sky than Crow's eyes could see. That before they knew from up above descended something from the luscious grove, and Crow wondered what kind of trouble this would turn out to be.
What's that?
Feathers float down.
What's that?
Giant shapes all around.
What's that?
Is that a fowl?
What is that?
Is that a goose?
must be wondering who I am and where you are in this strange land. Well, this is our home, Ganderon, but I digress. I am the one they call the Gooselord Gomez. Well, leave now while you still can. Oh no, we wouldn't want to have to take a violent hand. Well, you can go in peace, but you shouldn't soon forget. I am the one they call the Gooselord Gomez.
met the one who named himself Gooselord Gomez. But we also know their fate had begun, and the wheel was turning and having its fun, and fate would bring them together again, and many days were few. Crow remembered what he was sent to find. He put thoughts of Gander in out his mind as he turned to face whatever was next for Crow and his crew.